always loved history. As an adult, I live in one of the most historically rich counties in Kansas, if not the entire Midwest as a whole. The Jayhawkers, who came from the Lawrence area and are depicted in the bird I stand in front of, were a group of guerrilla fighters that fought the border ruffians against pro-slavery and burned their plantations. Due to the Jayhawkers' loyalty to their cause, Mass Street, what is known as modern day Mass Street, was burnt to the ground but in what is now known as Quantrell's Raid. Oregon Trail went through Lawrence. In Lecompton, which is still part of Douglas County, the President Lincoln had gone there a couple times. That is where the Civil War started. That's where Kansas decided to become a free state. Douglas County has had its fingers in American history since the beginning of American history. My goal is to become a part of that history, however big or small. Ever since I was a kid, history has been a big part of my life, and I've always loved history. As an adult, I live in one of the As an adult, I live in the most historically significant county in the state of Kansas, if not the Midwest as a whole. The Jayhawkers, whose statue I stand in front of, were a group of guerrilla fighters who fought the anti-slave movement and went and burnt slave plantations and fought for the slaves. Due to their loyalty to their cause, what is known as modern day Mass Street was burnt to the ground, and what is known today as Quantrell's Raid. The Oregon Trail has gone through Lawrence. Lecompton, which is still part of Douglas County, Abraham Lincoln had visited there pre-Civil War, and it is where the Civil War started in the United States. That is where Kansas became a free state and Missouri became a slave state, thus igniting what is now known as the Civil War. Douglas County has had its fingers in American history ever since the beginning of American history. My goal is to become a part of Douglas County history, whether big or small.